You're now listening to
The Real Tea with Dom and Z.
I'm more old school.
And I'm with the new school.
And tune in with us every Wednesday for real life,
real talk, and real situations.
Hey Tea babies, how you living? Have you drank your water today?
And I hope you're minding the business that pays you, okay? Today we are getting into the hottest topics of 2021.
Well, y'all haven't heard us since last year. So we're going to first start off with a...
Happy New Year!
Yes.
Happy New Year!
Happy New Year, baby. It is 2022.
Yes,
okay?
ma'am.
Now, a lot has happened in 2021.
Lord.
A whole lot. We just going to start with baby R. Kelly.
Let's just jump right into it.
R. Kelly went to jail. Now, R. Kelly, I am a huge fan of his music and his work. He is very talented with that. But why are you doing all that stuff with these women and these underage kids and this trafficking and stuff like that? And he basically had like a women's code or whatever, and all of these people, all of these women done came out and told on your boy. And
how did that change? Like, because we all listen to his music. Are you one of those who say
no? I still listen to his music.
Okay,
I feel like you can't take his talent away. He ain't shit, but you can't take his talent away. That's like anybody else. You go to a mechanic shop. That's still a good mechanic, even though ain't no telling what he doing when he clock off for work. You know what I'm saying? So I think I'm going to still listen to his music. And if you got to think, if we cancel out R. Kelly's music, do you know, other than just the music that we know of, do you know all the artists that he's wrote for? I was looking at something. I think it was a Disney movie. And it had R. Kelly had done the music. Oh, man. Like he has done.
So you really can't cut him off because he was such a huge influence. He was so big.
Yes. And he's worked with probably every artist in the industry. Yeah. So you can't, this is my personal opinion. What I say ain't law, but this is just my opinion and how I feel. I won't cut him off. I still love his music. I'm still finna play 12 Play. Like, I love R. Kelly music. He's just talented. That's just like T.I. We ain't stopped playing his music, and we don't even know what happened with that situation. Right. We don't know what happened. It just kind of really
once you so big in the industry, it's like what he did was wrong. I do not agree with it, and I stand by those women and what they said.
Absolutely.
Because that is a very, very, very serious topic, and I don't want to ever take away from them.
Right.
But yes, he was very big, and it's kind of hard not to listen to that stuff.
But he was proven guilty, so he finna be in that
jailhouse. Sorry, shouldn't have did what you did, sir.
Bye, Robert.
With that being said, next.
So we have Rihanna was named the world's wealthiest woman at on the Bill Forbes list at $1.7 billion.
Period. Go Riri.
Go Rihanna, baby. When I say Rihanna came for it, okay?
Period.
All the money.
Period.
All the money.
She getting that lingerie bag, that music bag. She's
movies. She's done movies.
All of that.
Everything. And I am not mad, baby. Get your
Congrats to Riri.
Yes, ma'am. And I know she started from the bottom. Now
we here.
Okay. I'm reloaded.
We're going to speak that into the new year. Okay.
Exactly. And then, girl, remember when the social media shut down?
Yeah, when you was telling me about that, I forgot. So much stuff happened in 2021.
So much, honey.
That I didn't remember if it was from 2020 or this year.
Nah, I remember that social media shut down, though, because I was like, baby, wait a minute. I can't get on my Facebook. I can't get on my IG.
But that goes to show how into social media we are and how out of life we are.
I'm sorry, y'all. I gotta eat a peppermint.
Because when social media shut down, everybody was like, hold up, what we supposed to do? Like, everybody was confused. Ain't nobody know what the hell to do because, look social
now
media
you had
is
to
such
actually
key.
go talk to somebody.
Now you done find out what's wrong with your mama. Now you know Granny in the hospital. You know everything now. See,
Girl.
keep your head out of social media. Keep your head out of social media.
And girl, but wait. Remember when we had that gas shortage?
Oh, that was crazy.
Girl.
I remember I had to go to work. And I was on like damn near E. For one, you always tell me I need to keep gas in my car. My auntie always tell me that. And I never do. And no, what's crazy, you said that in 2019, 18, whatever. And it really happened. She was like, what if one day you can't get gas? I was like, that would never happen. And it really happened. Like, who would have thought they was going to run out of gas like that?
Well, first of all, it didn't happen. It didn't happen for the whole U.S. So if you're listening and you're not in our same region, you don't know about it. Unless you saw it on the news. But so
it was crazy.
So there was a paid hacker from Russia that basically hacked into our system. And they called it a colonial cyber attack on our pipelines. And they basically blocked our pipelines and they were demanding
That's so
money.
Crazy.
They were demanding money and blocked our gas. Well, one thing about it is there was never truly a gas shortage because of the hackers. It was because we were freaking out and getting more gas. So, you had people filling up
everything,
big old tanks that you
like
put
they
that
did with
water
the food.
in.
Like
exactly.
They did with the food and the tissue and stuff.
Exactly. So they filling up those big old water pressure tanks, and you saw people with those bags. Remember the lady was putting the gas in her bag? They
started limiting the gas, and it was a mess. I'm talking about the lines. We went to like 5 or 6 different gas stations in order for me to get gas. And it was crazy. Like, the lines were all down the street, like, all out. Then some of them only had, people that have premium gas, they ain't had none of that, child. So if you want to get anywhere, you had to get the regular.
Anything. We had to use the app to try to find gas. And one day, School couldn't go to work. That's my husband. He couldn't go to work because there was no gas anywhere. So then he had to wait until somebody around here will refill on the gas and then go. And then we get there, he can only get like $20 in that big old truck. Where he gonna go to one stop in that big old truck?
It affected a lot of people heavily, but that goes back to social media because it got into the media, and then everybody started freaking out. Like I said, back with the food was gone because everybody was like, oh, we're going on shutdown and we're not going to have this, we're not going to have that. So that was crazy as well.
Yes, Lord.
So it was just a mess. But we got to do better.
Please do better, y'all.
We got to do better.
Please do better. And then remember we had those winter storms in Texas.
What happened?
Remember in Texas they had all those winter storms and that ice, and everybody in Texas was shut down.
Like the beginning of the year?
Everybody in Texas was shut down. It was -2 degrees.
Oh,
we haven't seen temperatures in Texas
for
over 70 years, sources say.
They over was 70 unprepared.
Years they was -2. And then people's pipes were bursting.
Yep, I remember now.
And stuff was, it was just a mess. It was a mess, but Texas got through it. Now I heard.
Shout out to Texas.
Now, I've heard that a lot of people had like over $1,000 electricity bills because of that.
And they weren't. Texas ain't never prepared for that because it's usually hot. Like, they're cold. It get cold, but not that cold.
Right.
It's Texas, so they never was prepared for that. But guess what? Texas got through it, and
they got through it.
I love Texas.
I just hope I hope they got those bills taken care of, because Lord, I would have lost it.
Everybody was hot. I hope they handled that for y'all, because they was tripping. Straight
and
tripping.
Then just recently, all those tornadoes that hit Arkansas, Missouri, Tennessee, and Kentucky, that was tragic.
Tornadoes.
Where have you been, child?
I'm like,
they had tornadoes that destroyed Kentucky. Like it looked like something off the new movie, with how everything is just literally looked like something just came through and just smashed everything.
No, I didn't hear about that.
Girl, what you
The only thing
that just happened.
I don't know. The only thing I heard about was Louisiana. We went through what was it? I forget.
We had those floods and hurricanes.
Yeah, it was crazy.
Category 4, that was Hurricane Ida.
Yeah, and they thought it would be worse than Katrina. Mm-hmm. But we got through that as well. And
that also affected New York and New Jersey.
Yeah.
I've never heard of a hurricane going all the way up and affecting New York.
Man, look, we better get together because something coming, I feel like. I ain't gonna lie. Mm-hmm. It's like a lot of stuff happening at once.
Yeah. Yeah.
And the climate and everything is just out of whack.
And global warming.
Yep.
That too. That stuff they warned us about in school.
But we're from Louisiana, and so we had family there that everybody made it out safe, thank God. Mm-hmm. We kept checking on our people to make sure they was good because that was very scary for us.
The main thing it was they was in the same situation, couldn't find gas, couldn't find food, couldn't find ice because they were out of electricity for like weeks. Some people were out for weeks, some people were out for months because they had their main source of power that was damaged as well during that. Mm-hmm. Then no one could get to them. Mm-hmm. It was a mess. But
rest in peace to the lives that were lost during that because some were lost. But thank God that they made it through all of that. Louisiana, they always going through something.
Oh, yes.
But they always get through it. They always get through it. Mm-hmm. Thankfully,
you can always rebuild as long as you still have life and breath in your lungs.
God, I want to give strength to them people that live in Louisiana because I couldn't do it.
Not at all. Not at all.
It's always a hurricane. It's always something. But I understand most of your family there, or you're comfortable in your situation. It is what it is. But yep.
It is what it is.
I want to get into some tea, though.
Okay.
I'm going to get into some tea. So, Hitman Holla.
Right to it, baby.
He had that little video that was leaked.
Girl, that was a big video.
He had that video that was leaked, and I
believe he leaked that.
To get his name up in the media?
Well, his name was already up, but just to be talked about and stuff. Just like Kim Kardashian, that's how she got put on.
Cause then he came out, he was like, oh, she knew. He said he posted in his close friends, and then somebody from his close friends on Instagram.
Girl, it was more than one video though.
But yeah, he posted all of those videos in his close friends on Instagram, and somebody.
So you letting your friends see all that,
Right. So you wanted that to be out, and the ladies did too, I guess.
Baby.
The way somebody was calling my phone, cough, cough, talking about, can you go on Twitter and find a video for me? She know who I'm talking about. I ain't gonna say your name. But as Auntie said, that was a big video, and that's all we got to say about that. Baby. But look,
I'm surprised they ain't make a baby.
It's coming.
He said they've been together for 5 years though, so.
While we on that topic, actually, his house was robbed, I think, and she was at the home while he was away. Did you hear about that? Mm-mm. So she was at the home while he was away, and somebody robbed her. And don't quote me on this. So something happened, and basically, I think she had the bus back at whoever was coming in there on there. But yeah, they ended up leaving, I guess. But yeah, it was this whole situation. So shout out to her because she made it through. She was by herself in the home. No man was there with her. So I'm glad that she's still alive and that she's safe on a serious note.
For real.
But you got that big holla over there, girl. Ooh. So
big holla.
There also was, do you went to like Dirk in India? I like them. You don't know Dirk in India? Look, y'all, she ain't into that part yet. But those
Dirk
who know,
in India. Talking about Lil Durk.
No,
from
yeah,
Texas.
Yeah, India had the bus back too this year, in 2021. So shout out to these ladies that's having a bus back and who are prepared. Somebody, I think they was boat busing in the house because somebody broke in, and it was the same kind of situation, but they were there.
They ain't got security systems.
That's what I be wondering.
Right,
what's going on?
All that money.
I don't know what they be having going on, but they be the main ones getting robbed. The celebrities with,
people
I don't
watching.
know. But yeah,
people watching them.
When you in the main light, you got to watch your back for sure.
Well, I guess
it's a lot of haters
with that.
So shout out to the women that got your piece, and your license to carry and whatever else you need, because we got to protect ourselves too.
Mm-hmm.
So if you got to bust back, bust back, okay? We about to bust back, bust back.
They how it goes.
I know, or whatever he said. Look,
Jesus.
But yeah, what else happened that you wanted to get into?
Baby, Justice Smollett.
Oh, I forgot about that too. Why he lied like that?
Girl, your boy lied talking about.
I was really believing him.
He got beat up,
and it just came out.
And that saying that he these guys targeted him because he was black and he was openly gay. Mm-hmm. Come to find out, he was lying. He paid these guys. This is what sources say, allegedly that he
paid them.
He paid them, and they came back and was like, this, you paid us. This is what you told us to do. This is not no hate crime. Because, baby, the LGBT community, they don't play. And they was already ready. They was ready, baby. So, and all that time he was lying. So he was found guilty of that.
Like, what was his point? You think he just wanted to get his name up?
I don't know, because right before he got proven guilty, he had a project that he was working on that was released right before his court date, the last one anyway. So I don't know what was his
motive.
Yeah, because it's like,
what you do that for?
I
don't like
that. At all.
Like, you just wanted a little bit of attention because Empire money was dying down a little bit. All right, Mr. Smollett. Is it Smollett or Smollett?
Smollett.
Something like that. Smothered, fried, and diced. Something like that.
Smothered, fried, and lied to the side. However they said.
I was talking about Waffle House. It's smothered, covered, and
smothered. I get mine.
I shouldn't have mentioned that.
Scattered, smothered, and covered. Ooh, we might have to go get some Waffle House, girl.
See, we ain't sitting here hungry.
Ooh.
But we had to give y'all a show. We forgot to say, we a little late. So, we hope y'all didn't leave us in 2021. But we here.
We here.
We back and we ready. We just wanted to take some time and spend with our family during the holidays. Yes. But we back. We live, baby. Girl, I can't. But something else I wanted to get on was the Danny Lee. Excuse me if I'm wrong. Is it Danny Lee?
I think it's Danny Lee.
Yeah, in the baby situation. That was crazy. So, if you don't know, Danny Lee is a artist, and also the baby is a rapper as well.
The baby.
When. I don't know. I'm starting not to. I don't know. He's just giving me. I don't know. But I ain't like what he did. So basically, he got on live, and it was already in the media that
he giving toxic vibes.
Yes. But I was about to say, it was already in the media that everybody thought they had a baby together. But this is how they actually came out. So it was some messy live where he got on live.
Well, first of all, let's back though. Remember, he posted her and she posted him on IG that they were dating or in a relationship.
Yeah, back then.
Right. And then all of a sudden, it was gone,
nothing, right?
And then she popped up pregnant.
Right.
So we
but
was
people
like,
had already
who the
been making
daddy?
speculations because she came out and said, she was pregnant,
but
and
she
she posted
never
but she ain't never say who the baby daddy
It was
was.
like, who the daddy though?
The baby daddy.
Who is the daddy?
So everybody was wondering. So, anyways, they ended up coming out with everything and introducing the child through a live. So the baby got on live and was, going off, talking about how she was trying to fight him and she wouldn't leave his home. Mind you, they have a young child. What the baby was 2-3 months. He posting the baby. I mean, he's putting the camera on her and she's holding the baby. It was just real disrespectful. And I ain't like it.
And he tried to act, he was acting as if he was, I ain't gonna say
innocent.
acting. Not innocent, but he was acting as if she was abusing him or she was being like mentally crazy or something like that.
She hadn't posted the baby. Neither one of them had posted the baby. I'm talking about the child, y'all, not him. Neither one of them posted the baby, but he turned the camera on her and was trying to show the baby, and she was like covering her child, and you got to protect your child from social media, and I guess that's what she wanted to do. But after that, he had already showed the baby and did the most.
I didn't like how he was trying to say that she was his side chick.
Yes, hold up.
So, ain't that how they do?
Yeah. So first of all, how you get the side chick pregnant if all she is the side chick, boo? You upset and you looking stupid in the media, so now you want to say, oh, she the side chick. But just a couple months back, you was posting her on your story and you was posting her on your page, and y'all was taking couple pictures. Who takes couple pictures with the side chick? Who takes pictures with the side chick?
And post
Thank
them.
you.
But I heard him and his baby mama is real close. The other one, I guess the first one,
Mimi,
and said that she made him take them off. That's what I heard. That's what sources say.
Okay,
that's
Mimi.
what sources say.
Okay. So I just think the baby is the liar at this point.
Yeah, he got too much. It's just too much.
It's always drama. Every time you hear his name, they cancel him.
They tried to cancel him.
Yeah, and they started taking him off of shows and all that stuff. And so I thought we was done with the baby. But then that happened and it was just a lie.
And the baby ain't like R. Kelly. Like, baby, you just came out, so we ain't got no problem with canceling you. Humble
yourself.
Like, pipe down.
Humble yourself. And I think you still have time to grow. So I'm going to give you that. But I hope you can grow up and,
I do. One thing.
You're in the limelight. So you got a lot going on. I don't want to just say, F you. But right now, the baby, I don't like that. I don't like what you're doing.
I don't like that. But I do like how he is, like, publicly showing his kids and showing him taking care of his kids. Like, he is an amazing father from what I see.
Don't say he's an amazing father now, because we only see what he wants to see.
We only see what he see. However, he's bad in relationships. We never heard them say
about
he
them
was
kids.
bad.
Well, that's true.
And he's always posting him and his kids. Always.
But what Summer Walker said, she said it don't matter when they post the baby, because she said her baby daddy, which is London on the Track, be posting that child as soon as he pick her up, and he barely pick her up. And when he pick her up, he put her in a rolly watch trying to take a picture. So every time they post their kids, it may not always be that they really spending time with their kids, but they trying to show their kids and make it seem like they, in their kids' life. So if you just flexing for the gram, bye Byron. Bye Byron. Because when them kids get older, guess what? They gonna know what's going on for real. So
yeah.
Keep that social media stuff very valid, okay?
That part. Don't be a social media daddy your whole life, baby.
Right. And only come around the holidays and pop back up for Pookie 4th birthday and buy him a
little
Rolex. Pookie don't want no Rolex.
So
Pookie want the Cocomelon toys or whatever. Man, y'all be pissing me off with that.
Right.
But hey, that's y'all children and that's y'all money. Mm-hmm. So next topic. Next topic. What you got on there?
I got, let's see, Britney Spears.
Oh my gosh.
So Britney. You know, the Free Britney has been going on forever. Her father has been basically over her money. He had conservatorship over all of her funds, and has been being controlled for years. So we all know Britney Spears went through like a little a mental breakdown. She had some things going on, but she's better now. She's getting on her feet.
Shout out to Britney. I'm so happy for her. Yeah,
she's getting it together.
Did she get married?
I can't remember if she got married or if she has a fiance. One of the two.
She seemed like,
but he was like, she doesn't need to have, a conservatorship. Anyway, the first picture that they showed after my girl Britney got her money back, your girl was in Target. Target. I said, go ahead, Britney, baby.
Britney said,
oh, baby. Hey. Hey. Girl, you not old enough to know that song.
Cool. Britney said, hit me one more time. Okay.
Oh, baby. How was I supposed
But shout out to her, because she looked like she's trying to get better and get her life back together and snatch back her money and
grew that hair back.
Period. Baby.
My girl ain't bald no more. I want to know what she put on her scalp.
Oops. I
did it again.
Hey.
I play with your heart.
I used to love Britney Spears. What you talking about?
She had everybody wanting to get the little uniform skirts.
Oh yes. Oh yes. Oh yes. And that little style is coming back out now. Mm-hmm. All the styles be coming back now.
Mm-hmm. But history repeating itself.
Let's get back into some tea. So, you heard about Travis Scott and What do you mean?
What he do?
So they canceled Travis Scott because
of the concert. Mm-hmm. Now, see, I don't like that. I don't like that because he had no control over that. That's just like if we go to any concert or any club and it's a shooting there. You can't say,
"Oh, he knew it was gonna happen," or he should have. Well, the thing. Go ahead.
But I heard sources say he didn't get enough security, that he should have got more security. And that's why they are trying to sue him and all this stuff.
Actually, you're right. Because I did see somebody came out and they were like, so one of the security guards was like, yeah, during the interview, basically they was just hiring anybody. During the interview process, he said that he had never worked security a day in his life and they just hired him. Didn't check anything, so they didn't know what they were doing. They was just there, and I'm Travis Scott's security guards today. So it was very poorly put together, I want to say. I guess, like I said, the video I had watched, he was like, yeah, I ain't know nothing about being a security. I ain't know nothing. I just knew, boom, I'm here, and this is where you at. He said people didn't know where they were going to be at or during it. It just was right before they put people in their places, and it was gone. But they were also saying that he heard them because people was yelling and this girl got on stage and the DJ ended up ignoring her or something of that nature. And people were just basically saying that he knew or he should have figured it out. But my take on it is it's thousands of people here.
Thousands.
And I look at it like, okay, we from Louisiana. We go to Mardi Gras all the time. Somebody may get ran over, which it happens all the time.
It happened in 2020.
They're not able to just stop the parade right then and there because, to the front of the parade, it's good. It's, but in the back, somebody's ran over and you cannot hear over thousands of people. Y'all bumper to bumper, shoulder to shoulder. And it's a pandemic right now. Mm-hmm. It's a pandemic. So I hate that y'all were even, that close to each other and in that facility at the time. Mm-hmm. But I just think it was a very tragic situation. But I don't believe he should have been canceled for that because I don't think it was intentional at all. So, yeah, I mean, they said that he's been canceled from Coachella. A couple other lineups, and Coachella is big, baby.
Ooh. See, that's why you have to be mindful. Celebrities, even us in everyday life, be mindful of things that are going on. Mm-hmm. Because if that was the reason that they are canceling this man because he didn't get enough security, Travis Scott ain't just jumped off the porch, first of all. Mm-hmm. And he couldn't have been the one to hire the security guards. You think Travis Scott sitting there interviewing security guards? No, that was somebody on his team. So somebody just did a rush BS job. So we have to be mindful of everything that's going on, everybody that's on our team working with us, people around us, and all of that, because some kind of way this man is being held responsible for somebody that was on his team's actions. Now, and we don't know all the full details, but I guarantee you, whoever is on his team that actually was,
because he wasn't lining security guards up himself doing it.
Yeah, of course not.
That happens with all celebrities, though. You know, everybody else is working for them, so we can't pinpoint him exactly. Now
but I'm just wondering if the person who actually did the hiring, fired, or are they being held accountable? Because obviously we the people are holding Travis Scott accountable,
and Drake. They holding Drake accountable too. He was at that show.
I didn't know that.
And he was just one of his guests.
I don't think Drake could be canceled, but
Drake said, "Hold on now." But yeah, they was trying to come for Drake too. They was, social media be on it. Like they be on it
for real. They them dogs.
They be on it. Kris Jenner gonna put together some plans though, and she gonna get them right. She gonna get them right.
Oh Lord.
But in a serious, many people lost their lives. So rest in peace to those people who just wanted to enjoy their favorite artist or whatever, and innocently lost their lives.
Probably just
people were trampled over and
that's
everything.
A traumatic situation.
Yeah. So for everybody, going through that is a very traumatic situation. So
yeah,
that was crazy and very unexpected. But stuff like this can happen anywhere and
any way. Yep. In the grocery store that could happen. We gonna cancel Publix if that happened to us in Publix?
Ooh, I don't know. They wanted us to cancel Chick-fil-A, and I was like, ooh.
Right. And Starbucks.
Ooh. And Papa John's. And I love
Papa John's. I ain't hear about that. The cancel culture is real, baby. They'll cut you off in a heartbeat. They said they ain't dealing with nothing toxic. Okay? Nothing toxic at all. But since you mentioned being at the concert and not having masks on and having all of these people in the same place at one time, let's get on COVID.
Let's get into it.
So COVID, this is our second year with COVID, right?
Ooh.
And we really were very hopeful and wishing that when we get these the vaccines out and all of that, everything was going to be better. They told us to stop wearing masks. CDC says stop wearing your mask. Then they come back and say put your mask on. Then they say take the mask off. Then they say put it back on. Don't know. Now they're telling you put it back on if you're in an indoor space.
Girl.
So first of all, we keep having all these different variants.
Everybody's confused still.
The numbers are going up.
It's a mess.
It is a mess.
Who would have thought we would ever be going through this? Like, what is a pandemic? What is COVID? What is this? Like, the flu, when it started, it went away though. People get the flu, but it still never had an impact like this. Like this.
Well, that's why it's a pandemic, because it's it's worldwide. It's affecting the world. It's affecting our food supply. It's affecting our jobs. It's affecting everything. And now you have these mandates that our new president has put in, Joe Biden. And he's put these mandates basically stating at certain jobs that they are implementing them. You have to be vaccinated at a lot of these places to work. And we've lost a lot of healthcare workers because of it. We've lost a lot of teachers because of it.
It's a big debate. Should I get vaccinated or not?
Yes.
And
yes.
I don't like to speak on it with people because it's like politics to me. It's like politics. I don't want to talk about it.
It is.
Because I feel how I feel and you feel how you feel.
Right.
But I think on both sides, it's either if you're not vaccinated, you're probably scared. You're saying, I don't know what I'm putting into my body. And then if you are vaccinated, you're saying, I'm finna protect myself, or I'm trying to protect myself. But then they say you can get it either way.
You can.
So it's kind of like,
get it either way.
I'm damned if I do, I'm damned if I don't.
But in my eyes, when the good Lord ready for you to go,
it's your time.
Yeah. So, But I'm just like flabbergasted with the mandates of them really forcing us and trying to bully us into
get into it.
Because
the flu was never like that. Like, you know, they say a lot of people who aren't vaccinated, they're like, wait, baby. What?
This ain't the flu.
When we was getting the flu vaccination, no, I'm just saying that's what they're comparing it to, but it's still not. Yeah, this is way bigger. They were saying, why weren't we ever mandated to do that? So why y'all just mandating us to do this? So that's why people are like, what they putting in our bodies?
Yeah. it's still a question of what is in it. But
it's a heavy topic. Like I said, I feel like it's politics. I don't like to talk about that.
It is politics.
With anybody.
Politicking. But it's like these mandates, though, is what I don't like. Like, find they don't even know themselves, but find a plan, get a plan, a legit plan, and stick with it.
Say something,
because you got people confused and fighting at the airports and fighting at these restaurants because they asking for that card and you know fighting over the mask. You see all these people. Every time I turn around, I see a fight at the airport or on the plane, argument or something behind either the vaccine or the mask. In my eyes, y'all mask up, but honestly, they say if you ain't got the N95, it really don't matter.
See, just wear the mask.
Yeah,
that's the least you could do. Whatever, just wear the damn mask, please. It ain't
just
that
be
hard.
safe, social distance, all that good stuff.
Yeah,
like follow those guidelines. At least keep your 6 feet from people.
Yeah, and it also heavily affected us because people are no longer wanting to work because. While we were, when it first started, this wasn't in 2021, but it still ties in. People was finding out how to make money themselves. So now it's like, hey, I ain't got to go to that job. I ain't got to listen to you. Baby, I am my own boss, okay? And shout out to all the entrepreneurs. And once again, because I know we shouted y'all out last episode, but get that money.
Okay?
And
people got the unemployment. Look, we can't forget about the PPP.
The PPP. Hold up now. That was one for the books in 21, baby. 10,000, 20,000. You had people getting 40,000. You had people getting 50,000. You had people getting 60, 70, 80. But guess what? Them people ain't get caught, but they coming for y'all.
But a lot of people did the right thing with that money though and started their businesses and came up.
It's half.
I'ma say a good 70% did what they was. I think, and I'm only saying that
y'all comment down below what y'all think. Y'all think them PPP loan. The people that really did what they were supposed to do, shout out to y'all. The people that didn't, hell, shout out to y'all too.
Y'all came up real quick. And you know what? I ain't hating either way because I work in the financial industry, so I seen it firsthand when it was coming in, when it was getting sent out, and all the transactions that was going on. So some people was big paid. Yeah, but that's why I say some people did what they were supposed to do with it. Some people like basically expanded their businesses that they already had, or had a small business and
if it was beneficial, I'm glad that you were
like
able to
a lot of
do
people did what they were supposed to do with it, and that's why you have a lot of people that are not working and want to make this minimum wage. Why? Because I done started my own business, baby.
Making more than what you was trying to pay me, $7.25, $8, $9. What we gonna do?
And you know now, because of all of that, fast food is paying a lot more. I mean,
girl, I seen McDonald's was paying $19.
Oh, $19. I was about to say $15.
No, I seen on one ad.
Let me find out McDonald's playing for $19, baby. I'm going to flip a burger.
Flip a patty or two.
Okay. I go right on back. But you know, this money, it's going up because everything is about to go up.
I was about to say, a one bedroom now is $1,800. $1,800. Before, I mean, you could buy a house. You could be your mortgage would be way less. But Lord. Yes.
Oh, it'll still be less than $1,800.
Yes. Right. $1,800 for a one bedroom. That's about $2 for a 2-bedroom. So why are y'all doing this? Like, y'all raising the prices of that, but y'all wasn't trying to give people the money to live. I don't like that.
At all.
I don't like that at all.
At all.
Y'all raising all these prices, but we still was making the same money. So now that people aren't working, they're being forced to. Now they trying to pay, which is sad that even had to happen. But, you know, there's a coin shortage. I heard they have a chicken tender shortage.
Chicken tender. I heard about the wings. I ain't hear about the tenders.
Tenders too. Meat, I guess. And I think eventually we're gonna have a lot of stuff.
See, that scares me because that makes me think, okay, the chickens and the animals and stuff that they do have right now, like, are y'all like injecting them to make them grow faster?
They've been doing that, child.
Like, we don't know what's in our food.
They've been doing that.
I'm about to be vegan.
Girl, I'm gonna try. Popeye's chicken be so good, y'all. Ooh, with the hot sauce and a biscuit with the honey on the side.
Girl, why you said biscuit that hard? Say it
that's
again.
How good it be. Biscuit. Make sure you have some water on the side, though, because you know Popeye's biscuits go down slow.
Ooh, I love it with that honey.
Girl, got to put the honey on.
Now, but you got to try the
nuggets came out in 2021.
Oh, and they had the Megan Thee Stallion
the hottie sauce.
Yep, that was good.
She had,
but I was gonna say try it with the Noble's honey. It's gonna change your life with that honey and that hot sauce.
Period.
Ooh.
Period. Shout out another black
and
business.
the jalapeno.
Girl, you got me. Now my auntie got me with the jalapenos. You got to throw. So she will always get a jalapeno with her chicken. No matter where we go, she get a jalapeno with her chicken. And now her niece be getting a jalapeno with her chicken too.
You gotta let that juice run on the chicken.
Girl. Ooh. And we sitting here hungry talking about this.
Like,
why?
For real, we ain't ate.
Why, Craig? But anyway. Next hot topic. Since we talking about Megan and her hottie sauce, I want to say congrats to Megan. Because she got her degree this year.
Oh, yay.
Yes. Well, I keep saying this year. Last year in 2021, she received her degree. And all while she was making music videos, making music, doing...
Traveling.
She was doing a lot. Like, Megan came up.
COVID.
Megan, yeah.
But she's always, in her music, she's always talking about, going to school and getting your education and all of that. But what I like about the situation is... What I like about it is... when you follow these celebrities, you want to do what they do. So when she graduated, so many people, women, they say, started applying at TSU.
I love it.
Right after she graduated.
If you in the media, be an influence. Shout out to Megan. She did that.
That's the biggest thing, the influence.
She did that.
The influential part. Okay?
She did that. Shout out to Megan. Real hot girl.
Hey!
I love me some Megan.
Me too, child.
But yeah, shout out to her because she made it possible. Or she opened the eyes that you could do this.
Yeah, the eyes.
Anything is possible. She was going through she lost her mother. She lost her grandmother.
She got shot in the foot.
Yeah, we finna get into that real quick. Tori, where you at?
We coming for you, Tori.
Boom. But yeah, she was going through all of that, and she still got that degree. So, period. Shout out to you. Thank you for being a positive influence right there doing that.
Yeah,
now let's
a real role model.
Let's get into
these
gunshots.
Girls. Yeah.
So, what you think? You got people.
Something happened. That's all I know.
Say, you got people.
It was bloodshed. It was bloodshed.
But now they saying they don't know where the bullet shells or whatever was in her foot. They can't find it, so it may be a closed situation. You heard that? They can't find the I guess bullet or whatever they needed for the evidence. They can't find it.
But something happened to her foot.
Something happened to her foot. But I think Tori was saying, I don't remember. It was messy, honey. It was real messy. Because then the best friend got on there.
Yeah, I didn't like how that best friend
That was never her friend.
Never.
Okay. That was not how she did that. I don't like that. I don't like that at all.
Yeah, they ain't sit well with me because you was all in my videos with me everywhere. We was doing everything together, and now all of a sudden you trying to do a whack ass diss track on me. And did you hear it?
I did.
Girl.
I did. She should have saved it. She should have been quiet. She should have stayed where she was and did whatever.
When I heard it, I was like,
crickets. That's what you put out.
Really?
Sis. Yeah. Should have saved it.
Horrible.
But yeah, Megan we gonna find out the truth. We gonna see, you know what, something happened. Girl, they say they was leaving Kylie Jenner's party. I believe this was a New Year's party. I don't know, but it got real messy real quick. Messy real quick. And you know, the Megan and the Baby got into it because he made a song with Tori and she felt some type of way, and the Baby was like,
she can't get mad.
I felt like that too. Cause I mean, he's the artist, but she felt like she was close with the Baby, and he kind of betrayed her.
I can understand that, but at the same time, it's
your
money.
It's your money.
Yeah, he's making money just like you got to make your money. But I get it. I get it.
Yeah, but she felt like she had that connection, so I understand it on both parts, you know, in a way. So
she ought to go make some money with Danny. She ought to go make a song with Danny.
Yeah, she really should. That would be
a
oh,
and it'll be a okay. Okay. So I don't know if you've seen the show Manifest on Netflix.
No, I haven't seen it.
Girl, you gotta watch it. I ain't gonna tell you the show, but basically a plane went missing. So I've
been hearing little bits and pieces through social media.
Yeah,
but yeah.
So we actually had that happen in real life.
No, I remember
in
that.
Indonesia. It was flight 182. Y'all look it up. I'm not gonna go into details, but the flight went missing. All of a sudden, it come out that the flight crashed and they found, you know, bodies and all of that. So that was really sad. They say 62 people died because of that crash. But it just went missing. They don't know what happened. Very scary.
How don't nobody know what's going on? That seems like an inside job to me. When stuff like
either
that happen,
that or there was a mechanical issue that they didn't.
It could have been. It could have been. Because when you get onto these airplanes, you don't know. They just like a car. Anything could happen.
Anything could happen.
I stay prayed up. You know, when I'm getting on the flights and anything.
Girl, I haven't gotten on a flight since I was a child. And I said in 2020, that I was going to go ahead and take a flight. And then COVID happened. COVID stopped a lot for me.
I'm here.
COVID said,
stopped everybody in their tracks.
Right, for real.
Yes.
And then, remember, at the beginning of the year, we got our new president, Joe Biden, and we got our first African-American, Asian, I won't even say African-American, Black and Asian vice president. She is the 49th vice president and first woman. So, applause to her. Then we had Amanda Gorman, who did the poem, who was amazing.
Yes.
Y'all YouTube it if you have not seen it. She represented for the girls. She represented for the
material girl.
But all while that was going on, we had these thugs who basically bum rushed the Capitol. And
heavy. Hold on. Say that again. You
thugs.
had okay. Yeah. Very much so.
Thugs that bum rushed the Capitol.
Very much so.
And it was crazy. You had them go in. And bum rush the Capitol. You had police that got bum rushed, and y'all supposed to respect the police so much.
That was very ghetto.
It was very ghetto. And then you turn around and they couldn't get them out. They couldn't make them go home. And people died. People died. People got injured with that. Then your boy DT done got blocked from all social media.
Donnie.
Come on, Donnie.
Donnie, I'm glad they blocked you on social media, Donnie, because you be going crazy.
He got blocked for inciting a riot. Now, normally, if you or I went and did that, we would have got put in jail. Girl, just FYI.
We still be in jail and wouldn't be getting out no time soon.
Also, at the Capitol, at the inauguration, you know your boy Bernie Sanders went viral from sitting there wearing those mittens,
Bernie was sitting there like somebody granny in the 1800s, just sitting there like, you finna get whooped with this switch.
Right. So then, and we gonna go a little fast here because we don't want to go too long on this podcast. So we're gonna run through this real quick. So you had Carl Nassib, if I'm saying his name right. He has come out that he is an openly gay NFL player.
Shout out to him.
I am proud of him because baby don't live in secret. Like, just living
your truth.
Live out loud, baby. Do your thing.
Just because I'm pretty sure there's plenty other NFL players who just scared to come out. So shout out to you.
They probably going to start coming out, but because he was the
started
first.
The wave.
Well, he was the first that was open and it was accepted. Because I'm sure they had some that come out in the past that they just wasn't accepted. Also, we had Derek Chauvin got 22 years for the death of George Floyd.
Period.
We are finally starting to get justice because also the 3 guys that was involved in the shooting of Ahmaud Arbery got proven guilty. Now, one thing I don't like that happened is your boy who did the shooting at one of the protests.
Yes, Mr. Kyle Rittenhouse. He got off on that charge too. So he killed somebody. And he said it was self-defense.
Yeah, but it's because of a new law that they had put out that supposedly Donald Trump passed that covered him.
Then he got into the media and started being, I guess, famous. So you famous for murdering somebody. Okay, welcome to the new world.
What goes around comes around, though.
Oh, yes,
he got what's coming to him.
No, that.
You can't kill and just think it's all right.
There was the Oxford High shooting where the 15-year-old Ethan Crumbly shot the school, and it was planned. His parents knew. What? And his parents was on a run too.
Oh wow!
And then they ended up getting them all. So hopefully they charge him like an adult and they give him his proper time because he knew what he was doing. He set it up. His parents.
And they need to get charged. The parents need to get charged too.
They got them. Good. They got them. So we coming. You're not finna just keep shooting up stuff and getting away. Now, we know how the justice system works, but be happy for the people that they are convicting. Y'all know it's never gonna work in our favor, but hey, y'all know how that goes.
Right. And then you have anything else?
We want to shout out to those who were those that we lost in 2021.
Yes.
We're gonna wrap it up with that.
We got. I'm gonna call out just a few names, and this is just to name a few. Michael K. Williams, he played on The Wire. DMX, Clarence Williams, he was from Tales from the Hood, and he was a father on Purple Rain. Cicely Tyson, Larry King, Hank Aaron played for the Braves. Biz Marquis, and last but not least, this one hurt me the most, was Young Dolph.
Shout out Young Dolph.
I literally boo-hooed when Young Dolph.
That was a real one.
Yeah. Hey.
What he said? Yeah. Never trust them. Hey. Never trust them. He said, hold up. Where you at, Dolph?
Cause they shady. They just wanna have my baby. Born in the 80s, crack baby. The streets.
Can't get it from my mama, so I got it off the block. Been working my whole life, but I ain't never punched a clock.
9 years old, I seen a nigga get shot.
Damn. Rest in peace to the realest, dog. Yeah. Man,
I even called chills right there.
Yeah.
Like, I love
listening to his music.
And I only feel like I felt connected with Young Dolph because, first of all, he was relatable. I could relate to him on
you connect to his
50
music.
million things that he done said. Mm-hmm. Also, when we lived in Memphis, everybody, if I didn't live in
Memphis. They mad because they call Memphis Dolph Land.
Right. But when we lived in Memphis, like when we went out to the club, that's what they was playing was Dolph.
Dolph, yeah.
So I think if I never lived in Memphis, I probably wouldn't have been on Dolph like I was. But I love Young Dolph. But I do like one thing about Young Dolph is he always talked about what was going to happen when he left. So he was already talking about things that he was putting in place for his kids if anything was to happen
his
to
family.
Him. Yeah. So we sending prayers out to all those families.
And everyone who lost people in 2021 period. Because 2021 was was a lot.
It was a lot.
My life as well. Like, it was up and down. But I got
a
beautiful daughter.
Yeah.
And Auntie did too. So, Zuri Ra, look. So, you know, there's always bad that comes with the good. But we're still here and we're still alive. That's one thing that I'm grateful for. So, let's make the best of 2022. I want to, you know, be more positive this year. I want to set more goals. I want to eat healthier.
You could set goals any day, baby. We need to crush those goals.
Yeah, you right.
Move forward on those goals.
Okay. Come for me then.
I'm coming.
But start something new this year. That's what y'all should do. Start something new this year and succeed.
Yes.
Let's get this money.
Yes.
Multiple streams of income. I'm coming for that. I'm coming for all of that this year.
So as we get ready to wrap this thing up, sis, you said New Year's resolutions or no?
I have some, but I be like, what you got?
Well, for me, I don't like to set New Year's resolutions.
I was about to say that because
I just like to better myself. Every year I want to better myself. Every year I want to we set goals throughout the year, but I want to actually do them. So for me, 2022 is about completion in every aspect of my life.
You're right.
I always want to live healthier. I always want to make more money. I always want to be the best mother, the best wife, the best auntie, the best sister, the best daughter, period. Yes. I just want to be the best everything, but
a better you
in the past, I have always put everybody else first and everybody else's needs before mine.
That's very much true. Live for yourself this year. My auntie do the most for everybody else and they don't be doing the most for her.
Sure don't.
So
it be like this when I need something, y'all. Okay?
So live for you.
This year, it's about me and bettering myself and putting myself first. And I know me saying it out loud, it sounds selfish because I have children, I have a family.
Be selfish
but
sometimes.
I told them, listen, I dish so much out for y'all. I need to focus on me, or y'all need to dish something back to me. Like, it got to be a give-take situation in every aspect. Because I just had a new baby after 13 years. So life is completely different for me right now.
Right.
And I'm very thankful for my daughter, but I got to put things in place so that she ain't never, I struggle. She don't have to.
Ever. She won't. She won't see a lot of things that you see.
Exactly.
Or she will never even know.
2022 is just about being greater.
Positive. Find yourself.
Yeah.
Do you. Okay? Don't worry about anything else that's going on. Things are going to come, but stay positive. Build your relationship with God. That's another thing that I want to do. So I want to end it off with a quote for the new year. And this is by Miss Oprah Winfrey. And it says, cheers to a new year and another chance for us to get it right. Cheers to a new year and another chance for us to get it right.
I love it. So, cheers to a new year. And we're just thankful for a new year. We're thankful for everyone that is listening.
Yes, thank you for the support. Make sure you keep commenting. Put some topics in the comment section that you guys want us to speak on or talk about whatever. Like, share.
Comment,
with
subscribe,
everybody.
Turn your notifications on so you'll know when we upload new episodes.
All that.
All of that. And with that being said,
we done sipping on this tea.
Buenos noches.